Hello, welcome back to Canyon Key. As you can see, I am sitting in a little small space. Today we're going to be decorating small spaces. I did this little painting setup the other day, and I have 5 areas on the island that I have been avoiding that are little small spaces that I need to just take care of. So is this a how-to tips and tricks? No, not really. Don't depend on it. But if it gives you a little bit of inspiration, you're welcome. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, the first small spot is, actually, I really don't want to start with that one. Or this one. Do I have to do them in order? I think no, because I make the rules. So we're going to start with, I'm going to start with this one. So this is small space number 4, which I'm doing first because I'm in charge. On the cliff right above this is like where the sunken garden is, which is the only place right now that I have bamboo. So I thought maybe a little bamboo moment here would maybe not be too out of place. Could be a cute little addition. That's the plan. Pretty much just pulled out all the bamboo stuff I have in a bamboo tree, and I'm gonna see how far that gets me. Add a little rock in here, or this is kind of a big rock actually. You know, I think the flat garden rock is actually a very underrated item. I don't feel like I ever see people use it, but I also don't look at a lot of people's islands other than like the small selection of like Animal Crossing YouTubers I follow, so probably not really qualified to make that statement. But I feel like people don't use the flat garden rock enough, and look at it.
I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Once again, that beautiful island ordinance is on, so I need to contain any and all flowers. You know, I think that looks pretty cute. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I potentially might put my dirt path through here. It might run all the way around the second level of the island. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided on that. It's very simple, but I think it's cute. Let's move on. So I was thinking for one of the spots that I could do like a little park. I thought that would be cute, but I thought that the sandbox came in other colors. Come to find out, it only comes in this blue, which is a shame because it's a very cute island, but it simply doesn't fit the theme. So instead, I've paid like 6,000 Nook miles to get the sand path, and I'm gonna put sand down instead, and then some park fencing, which fingers crossed the park fence comes in green or purple. I know there's one that's green and orange and one that's pink and blue, and it'd be really awesome if there was one that was purple and green, because I think those colors look good together, obviously, because I'm making an entire island that's purple and green. But I haven't looked at the customizations yet, so fingers crossed. So it does come in a very cute lime green, which is great. Once I added the pathing, it really makes this space not very big, but I think that's okay. It's not like anyone on this island has kids. Who is this park for, really? So I basically have one space here. Dang, the elephant slide I kind of thought took up one space, but it obviously does not. But aren't the colors like perfect? It's so cute. I still think it's absurd, and I will always comment on it, that fencing takes up an entire space. That's ridiculous. It should take up a half space. Let's be real. BFFR. I guess we should just make this a little bit bigger, since this is currently the saddest playground I've ever seen. So if I put a fence here, can you walk by here? Whee! And also the answer is no. Sorry, Froggy Chair, but you don't really fit the vibe here. I'm just gonna have to make this cliff bigger, aren't I? I guess since the elephant slide's not interactive, like you don't really have to get around it. And maybe I can do just a little blanket here, kind of bridge the gap. Although I don't think I can do tassels because I think it's if a pattern has a transparent part, it clings to the pathing. Yes. Okay, well, that's fine. This is not a tassel-y blanket. I don't think I'm loving the storefronts with the little park, so I think I'm just going to find a different place for these. Leaf piles are fun. That could be cute right here. And then I can just put a tree here, because that's where the leaves came from. Oh, I just want to push this right up against the fence. Okay, I think that is gonna be the park done. Obviously, park is a loose term, but I think it's cute. We're gonna keep on moving. Oh, I forgot I took out the drinking fountain to go with the park, so we'll put this here. Okay, moving on. Next section is this little spot in front of the breakfast cafe and kind of next to Megan's house. Thought it might be a good spot for this thing. I need like a stack of books. Oh, actually there's one over here. Let me just steal that. This rock would be so much cooler if it didn't have that like round base at the bottom that just makes it look so like fake. Oh, this seems like a good space for a bench. Little bonus small space. Pro tip, put a bench down. Subscribe for more pro tips. See, that rock just looks so much better because it has like a natural base or no base. Honestly, I really like the way that those 3 items alone look. So I think I'm just gonna fill it in with some weeds, flowers, wheat field, make it look a little bit more natural. All right. Again, very simple, but I think it's cute. Hopefully those weeds grow. I don't know. I think it's 150 weeds that you can have on your island before they stop growing. I don't know how many I have, but I hope it's not 150 because I need some of these to grow out a little bit. Next space up is right in front of and beside Megan's house. Not really sure what to do here. I grabbed some mushroom platforms. I got a bunch for this island, but then I haven't really used them for anything. I thought I'd try those out. I think the large and the small just look so cute next to each other. That's kind of cute, honestly. I could just have a little mushroom walk by her house. That could work. I know you can put stuff on the mushroom platforms, but I almost think I like it without anything on them, just by themselves. Oh yeah, you can see Cleo in the background. Spoiler alert if you didn't watch my villager hunting bingo video, which if you didn't, you're missing out. But if you didn't watch that video, I got Cleo. I didn't get bingo, but I did find Cleo. What do we think about this pattern? Is it too close? Is it not close enough to like the polka dots of the mushrooms? I think it works, but you know, I can always switch it out later if I need to. Actually, what would be really cute is like a purple pansy pattern to kind of tie in with Megan's wreath. Maybe I could find something like that. Because I definitely have custom design spots left and the island is like mostly done, honestly. Now, what do I put here? Oh, I know what I can put here. I need to go steal it though. Excuse me, just gonna take this. And this too for good measure. So I know I don't want anything on the mushroom platforms, but should I put something on the mushroom table? Maybe like a magazine or some food or something? Might do that later. Since I stole the mushroom table that was here, this could be a good place for like a little shed made out of the storefronts. All right, how does that look? I think maybe switch these two. It needs a little something. I think it probably needs the path kind of running through here. So I'm just gonna add that real quick. Okay, I like the way that the path looks. I'm gonna call this done. Again, might add some items onto the mush table up front eventually, but for now, I'm gonna consider this filled in. Okay, last spot is this little rock, and I made the rocks back here, the little laundry area, which I thought was cute. So I want something that kind of goes with this, and I did have an idea for this. Somebody suggested a nudist beach for the beach with like clothes strewn everywhere, and I'm not gonna do a nudist beach, but I thought this could be a cute place for like a little outdoor shower, clothes optional. So I definitely need a rat and towel basket though. So I'm just gonna go yoink one from my house. Excuse me. Give me that. And let's see what the bathrobe looks like. Yeah, I only have a brown one and I'm not really loving it. Maybe if I had like a white or a green one, it would look better, but the brown it's not good. So I feel like socks are the best thing to place because the other clothes get placed on mannequins. I feel like socks and shoes are like the way to go. I'd take a naked shower here. The rocks on this island are so tiny. I put a couple yoga mats on the rocks on the other side of the island. Even though I did that on Rainbow Fish, I do think it's cute to have a little sunrise yoga spot, even though I'm definitely not getting up at sunrise to use it, but you know, I'm sure somebody is. Rod maybe. He seems like a go-getter. Okay, I know it's 4 items, but I actually think this is so cute. It's such a small rock, so like how much can you really do? But I am going to call that small space decorated. So just to recap all of the ones we did, we have our naked shower, we have our bamboo area, we have our little painting spot, we have the little storage shed, we have the little wishing well, which I didn't do on camera, but there it is. We have this stunning bench, just a real display of design prowess. We have our little park. We have our little abandoned bus station that's on the middle of a mountain for some reason, and then our little mushroom walk. So that was a lot, and really with that done, there are still a couple small spaces on the island to decorate, but the last big thing that's left is my big yard, which I'd really like to do after I get Rosie on the island. So that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like. If you'd like to see more from me, you can subscribe. If you want to keep up with me elsewhere on the internet, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Pocket of Fish. And until next time, I'll see you later.